Okay, hey, we're here to show you a new game that we invented. This game is called Triples, TRIPLEZ, Triples. Okay, so what you need to play is 10 dice and a scoring pad. Um, you can play two people. We've played all the way up to, what, 10, 12 people. Um, So this is good for parties. It's a quick game. Can be over in basically 10 rounds or less. To play the game, each player is going to roll one die. The player with the highest die will start the game. In case there's a tie, the tied players will roll off against each other. So we're going to show you how that works. Okay, everybody got a die. Okay, so the four wins. So John's going to go ahead and start. He's going to roll all 10 dice. Okay, so each player is going to take a turn rolling all 10 dice. When a player rolls any three dice that are the same, those dice are scored and they become dead. So if you see there how he's got three ones, three threes, the twos, the fives, and the sixes, and then he can re-roll or keep anything that he wants there. So if you don't roll any three dice that match, you can choose to save whatever dice you wanted. In this case, let's say he had two fives or two sixes. He could choose to save two fives and two sixes. But once again, any dice that is rolled that become triples, those dice automatically are scored and become dead. So there are three rolls to each hand. And on your second and third roll, if you roll any three dice that match, or any of the saved dice that you saved previously become three, they are also scored and become dead. So we're going to go ahead and continue here, and we'll see how that works. Okay, so he rolled a six and a four. He has no fours, but now he has two sixes. Um, Last two dice roll. Oh, look at that. So now he has three sixes, three ones, and three threes. And all of those dice are scored. The one is just an extra dice to allow, for the ability to at least try to get a better score. Um, so in this case, we would basically score, all of those dice. So the scoring. Before I get into how they're scored, we're going to talk to you about something else. Um, we're going to go ahead and roll the dice again. This is the next player. So once again, we're going to score all the dice that are triples. So we have triple twos, triple threes, and two fives. Now, before we roll and move forward, I want to tell you something about the game that we call a triple triple. Um, it's kind of rare for it to happen, but if in this case, as you see, he just changed that four over to a five. If on his initial first roll, he was to roll um, three triples, that is what we call a triple triple. And that player can re roll all of the dice and all of the dice that are on the table become scored and dead. So in this case, we'll get into the scoring so that you understand how the scoring goes. So the fives are worth 500, the threes are worth 300, and the two is worth 200. So in this case, there would be 1,000 points on the table. So he can pick up all of the dice, and because he rolled a triple, and it becomes a triple triple, he can roll all the dice again, and then all of those dice will be scored as well. So added to his 1,000, he has some twos and some sixes, so that's 18, and he can roll at least 2 more times. He's going to keep his threes, and he rolled a 3. So at this point, because he rolled a 3, those threes become dead. And his round is done as well. So that would be 2,100 for one roll. So that's basically kind of how this works. We're going to do a couple more rolls just so that you understand how it works. I will tell you once again, how to score the dice. So any 3 sixes is 600, 3 fives is 500, 4s are 4, 3s are 3, 2s are 2, and 1s are 100. You want to keep your highest dice, so you definitely want to keep your 6s, 5s, and sometimes even your 4s. You don't want to get triple 1s. The game is over when a player reaches 10,000 points, and that player basically would win. We're going to go ahead and roll a couple more times here just to show you how this works, so you understand. Okay, so in this case here, we got 2 sixes. We have 3 twos. There's 2 4s and 2 3s. So not that great of a roll, 200 off the start. So we're going to go ahead and try to get another 6 and another 4. Okay, that roll was not that great. No 6, no 4. He got his 4, so in this round he would only get 600 points. Now, I'm going to show you something else that could happen here as well. Roll the dice, and we got some 6s. Oh, we got 3 1s. That's only 100 there. Some 6s. We have 2 4s and a 5. So, not a good roll at all. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and hold the 6s and hold the 4s. We're going to try to get at least 1,000, maybe 1,100. Now before we go ahead and he rolled, but before we go ahead and move forward, we want to show you one more thing about scoring. So we're going to take the 6 and the 5 and the 1 back out as if we didn't roll that. And we're going to say that we rolled, and we're going to make them all 5s. Okay, so on this roll, when he rolled, let's say that roll produced 3 5s. At that point, the 5s become dead. So they get scored as 500, but the 6s and the 4s will now have to be either, you have to choose which ones you want to keep, either the 6s or the 4s, and you want to roll again. Obviously, you want to keep the highest, so you're going to keep the 6s, but it's your choice. So he's going to go ahead and roll, and in this case, he rolled a 4 and a 2, so he doesn't get the 3 6s. So he will only end up with 600 points there. Um, but it's your choice on what you save if you don't roll any dice that are three of a kind. You have your choice to, um, to pick up whichever dice. But any time during the game, if you save two dice or you roll any three dice, and those dice, automatically become dead and are scored. So you can't pick them back up and you can't roll them. They are dead and scored. So that's our game. It is called Triples. Um, you know, Invented by me and my two sons. Um, and hey, well, we hope you enjoy it. Give it a try. It's a lot of fun.
Peace out. Hope you have fun.